Art and Activism, the Art of Protest. I'm a member of the Creative Alliance. I've been a member since 2010, 2011. My first exhibit was a toilet. Bill Hughes took the pictures of me. It was Gov.O'Malley. Well, I upgraded my game. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and our black community as a cash crop. I use art and activism, art as a form of protest. So welcome to the big show, and I got a lot of shit to show you. See that? That's the middle wall. Shorty's. Keeping the dream alive. All right? Keeping the dream alive. A pictorial and prints and photos.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the big show featuring Governor Westmore and Shorty, the traveling art show.
All right, so this is the big show, and I'm going to show you the book. That's my dog, Whitey. And if any of you, one of y'all remember Gil Scott Heron, Whitey on the Moon? Well, Whitey got lonely, and Whitey came home. Whitey worked for Shorty now. We're going to say goodnight to racism and hello to freedom. All right? That's Steny Hoyer, and that's Constitution Day. That's me, Governor Hogan, Mayor Pugh, and Boyd Rutherford. And that's Governor Westmore. That's my Weaver Award, the 2021 Weaver Award. And that's from Kwesi Mfume, Chairman of the House Judiciary Committee. All right? We talk about social media for social change. For more information about Mr. Davis, you can be found on Facebook page, Twitter page, formerly known as X. And that's Kwesi Mfume. I'm a Weaver in Baltimore, the 2021 Weaver Award. And that's Governor Westmore. You feel me? That's Governor Westmore. We're going to start at the beginning of the book. That's John Connors, called A Good Kind of Trouble. And I use art for my trouble. Art is a form of protest and mental relaxation. All right? Think about it. All right? That's David Trone. You go to David Trone, he got my information. That's Sheriff from Kayla's Jumping Out the Pot. He used to work for me when he was a young man. That's Ray Lewis in this restaurant in Little Italy. That's Rihanna Echols. And that's Governor O'Malley and Shorty. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's my certificate of hope. And that's Senator Ben Cardin and Shorty. Like I said, I'm an honorably discharged veteran of the United States Navy. And this is my family. The book is called Keeping the Dream Alive because we ain't got no more Martins. We ain't got no more Malcolms. We got too many self-serving demigods. What do you want to do when you grow up? You want to be alive. We burying our kids, and our kids supposed to bury us. And these is my sons and my nephews and my kids. And I gave you a Shorty program, an anti-violence program. And it works because I've been working it since I got here. That's David Trone, and these is the supporters of Shorties. This is the Oreos. This is the Ravens. And this is Ray Lewis and Shorty. We're going to say goodnight to racism and hello to freedom. That's Shorty chilling in his hammock. And like I said, Shorty documentary. Shorty documentary. I'm going to turn this book into a movie. This is just a template, a screenplay. You feel me? Shorty documentary. We're talking about policing the police. And we're talking about Donald Trump. We're talking about the media, too. The Baltimore Sun, Brent Jones, ABC, NBC. We're going to talk about the role the media plays in misinformation. You feel me? Misinformation. That's Tyrone West. If you wear the mask, you got to put in the work. Governor Westmore, you got the mask on, and you ain't putting in the work. Sugar Frosted Flakes is great. Like I said, good night to racism, hello to freedom. That's Johnny Oleski. And we're going to take steps to freedom. You get to take steps to freedom. In Chicago, it was Operation Greylord. Well, we're going to do it in Maryland. Same way they did it in Chicago with Operation Greylord, we're going to go through the courts. We're going to send some judges and some lawyers. We're going to send some lawyers and politicians to jail. That's Governor O'Malley, and we're going to follow the money. That's Judge Bell. That's Scott Shellenberger, and that's me. It's the art of getting money. Maryland's prison industry. That's Bill Ferguson, Johnny Oleski. That's Barbara Mikulski and Brooke Learman. That's Adrian Jones and Jamie Raskin, Hoyer and Asselbrook. And that's my letter to Brooke Learman, all right, about my money. I'm out $250 million. That's why this book is worth $5,000. It's evidence, all right? It's evidence. This book is evidence of everything I've been going through. It's about Maryland's prison industry, all right? Because I turned you into ABC2 in 2010, long before I got locked up. I gave it to Barbara Mikulski in 2009 and Commissioner Belfield, but y'all make a lot of money off of us. I gave it to Mayor Brandon Scott when he was Councilman Scott. And Worley been knowing about this since he came into office, all right, since 1997. That's Fern Shin from the Baltimore Brew. That's Fox 45. That's Jane Miller. That's Justin Fenton in the Washington Post, all right? That's the Baltimore Sun, his photographer. And like I said, that's Fern Shin. When Fern Shin did that story on me in 2011, she lied to the public. That toilet was about the school to prison pipeline. City paper. We talking about Emmett Till, because I never got a trial in Illinois. I never got a trial for this case right here. Just like Emmett Till, I was falsely accused by a white woman of something I didn't do. And I've been fighting for that fight. So that's me. And we're going to use the Constitution to do it. My First Amendment, my Fourth Amendment, my Fifth Amendment. So Governor Larry Hogan, like I said, you used your position of power to deny me my constitutional rights. You took me off the ballot in 2014. You refused to address this, but I recorded the phone calls. That's Tom Perez. When President Biden came to town, y'all let them remove me from the event. It was a town hall, and y'all didn't let our voices be heard. That's Brian Frosch. You were Senator Frosch when I started this. Raskin was the delegate Raskin. You feel me? Now you was Attorney General, and you still refuse to address this. That's Maryland, Illinois, and Maryland. And that's evidence. February the 2nd. Right here it tells you, Kerry Kagwa, please allow 30 to 60 days for a full investigation. I never got the investigation. That delegate been sitting on it. Now he works with Governor Westmore. He's still sitting on it. Racism don't work without black cooperation. Remember that. Racism don't work without black cooperation. That's Xavier Conway, the clerk of the court. And that's Governor Westmore. That's Senator Kelly. He financed my documentary, gave me $10,000. That documentary was about Governor Hogan, the art of getting money. If you go to Malcolm Ruff, ask him about me. He was a junior or a senior at the University of Baltimore Law School when I started this. And then he worked for Scott Shellenberger when I went to court. He was on the state attorney's office when I went to court. Malcolm Ruff had evidential knowledge and didn't open his mouth. You're an officer of the court, that's your job. So in 2024, exoneration of the Supreme Court, and you my main witness. So is Commissioner Harrison, Judge Carrion, Commissioner Worley. That's Commissioner Harrison. He ain't in office no more, so prosecutorial immunity does not apply to you. You feel me? And like I said, all the paperwork is right here. Baltimore rewired, the money behind the machine. Follow the lens. See President Trump, see Governor Hogan. Yeah. See me at Spring Grove Medical Facility? That's parole and probation. Linda Dodge from parole and probation. That's Governor Hogan and Al Redmer. We talking about the $4 billion he made off of slave labor. That's Omar from The Wire in my toilet. That's Chuck D in my toilet. And that's Commissioner Hyatt. When Commissioner Hyatt was still a Baltimore City Police Department, she was a witness. She was in the room. This is the pictures of her when she was in the room. That's Commissioner Harrison. And y'all know I'm famous for mic checking the room. That's Attorney General Anthony Brown. So like I said, mail receipts. We talk about a postal investigation. Yeah, a postal investigation. That's Sheila Dixon in The Black Butterfly with Lawrence Brown and me. Y'all wouldn't let me on stage, so I took a spot anyway. That's me in my store, the first dollar I made, the first $100 I made. And that's my customers. Racism don't work without black cooperation, but it ain't gonna end without white participation. I couldn't have got this far without my white community supporting me. You feel me? Ask Governor Schaefer, all about the money. That's Zeke. That's Mama Surratt. And Terra Cafe, Terrence from Terra Cafe. And like I said, that's President Trump in my toilet. That's Senator Antonio Hayes. If you go to Senator Antonio Hayes, he got a book called I Am Dred Scott. And then they got the names in that book. That's Commissioner Harrison, 2023. And that's Ivan Bates. He open for business. That's Johnny Oleski. And we're going to end this right here. That's Governor Westmoreland Shorty. Remember that. Governor Westmoreland Shorty. That's my father. He's an honorably discharged veteran. So am I. So Governor Westmore, come up to the big show. Come to the big show. We got a big book. We got big truth and big stories. And it's for sale. $5,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the big show featuring Governor Westmoreland Shorty, the traveling art show.
Yeah. Art and activism, the art of protest. Activism isn't terrorism. Remember that.